Hey there, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Izzet Prowess today. So no more Storm Chaser's talent, so I went ahead and replaced it with 4 elusive otters, which it basically is just the otter part of the Storm Chaser's talent. And then in addition, I took a couple boomerang basics out and placed them with a flow state and a sleight of hand. But I'm still running the bounce off and the ops, the secret identities sleight of hands, trying the ops and secret sleight of hands just to see more cards and draw into what I need. And then the secret identities, usually it's a protection, sometimes it gives flying to a creature that would otherwise be blockable. One of Spell Pierce, some Burst Lightnings, and a Shock to try and use its removal, and a Wild Ride to make this a lot faster. Slick Shot Show-Offs and the Calisel Swords comboing together, and a couple Eddie McCrabs for the late game if I end up getting there. So I'm going to go ahead and get on into it and play a little bit best of one. Let's see what we can find here in our first game. Alright, here we go. I think this is probably okay. I've got the sleight of hand to try and find me something else that's helpful. Either a elusive otter or a slick shot show off, ideally. See what we draw off the top as well. Opponent's taking a second to decide if they want a mulligan or not. Alright, opponent went down to 5. We're gonna go land sleight of hand first. I'll hold on to a Spell Pierce. Just gotta hope I can draw into some of my creatures. Breeding Pool tapped, and then they just pass. Guess I'll go tap Steam Vents. Hold up a Burst Lightning. It's a Town Greeter. I will just kill the Town Greeter. It's one of the Superior Spider-Man in the graveyard there. Fireball now is not helpful. I'm kind of just sitting here twiddling my thumbs right now. Reanimator doesn't run a lot of non-creature spells, so I'm not really seeing what I will get an opportunity to use a Spell Pierce on. Well, now they've got a Bringer of the Last Gift in the graveyard and a Kavairo, I'm sure, in hand. I did another secret identity, is not helpful. Hit me for 2 and then get 17 damage on the board for the next turn if they just cast the Kavairo. They are going to do that. I don't know why they didn't attack first there. They just got their damage in. Guess this gives me a 2-turn clock now instead of a 1-turn, but I think I just lose anyways. I don't have an out. Yeah, I definitely just lose this. I think I'll just concede and go find another game. I don't need to sit here and wait for them to figure out their triggers and what they're going to discard. I don't have anything that I could draw that would deal with the board state, so we'll go ahead and just find another game. Alright, here we go. This is probably okay. I mean, I definitely don't want both of the Calisel Swords, but we will get down a elusive otter at least. Got a Burst Lightning to deal with it. Now I'm back to twiddling my thumbs, it would appear. plot a slick shot show off. I can just pass. Go ahead and tap towards Levers of Passage. I've got the Burst Lightning for a slick shot show off. See how many cards they'll use out of hand here. Answer's none of them. Alright, well, I'll play another land and pass again. I'm still hoping to draw into a creature, so may as well just take the 3 damage off of the Thunder Strike, or Lightning Strike, so I can hold on to my Spell Pierce. Thought another Slick Shot show off and pass. I have nothing again, so I will just play a land and hold up the 2 Burst Lightnings to hopefully get these 2 Slick Shot show offs. More mana here. I will Spell Pierce the Ancestral Anger, and then that way they don't get the extra card in the hand, so it's at least a 1-for-1 with the Spell Pierce there. Now threatening 10 damage. Another Burst Lightning. See if they have another thing they want to cast. They do not, so I'll Burst Lightning the last Slick Shot. Secret Identity is not helpful at all. It's like both of us are just passing the turn back and forth, hoping to draw into something helpful. Okay, a Speedball is kind of unremovable for me. Land will not do it. And I can't target it with a shock, or else it just targets me with a shock. And then gets +2/+2, so I just sit here now. I'll use a Flow State, hopefully find a Slick Shot show off, or something at least. Go Opt, there's the Slick Shot show off. Hired Claw. We're going to take another 2 damage here. Go to my turn. Try to cast the Slick Shot show off. I'll go Shock to the face. I think I just go as much damage as possible. Try to use this Eddy Merc Crab to get damage through next turn. It's only when Speedball becomes the target of a spell. So I can use the Eddy Merc Crab to tap down the Speedball. Then I can Callous Sellsword this Eddy Merc Crab into them. They still have the Callous Sellsword though. Well, they're just gonna get there, I guess. That's unfortunate for me. I have them the next turn, but they got me faster, so go ahead and find something else. Try and get another game going. I think I'm okay to keep this. We'll have a Slick Shot show off in the opening hand. 2 Callous Sellswords is kind of redundant, but mulliganing will result in me having just 1 less card anyways, so I may as well keep it. Then I get another Calisel sword. It's not helpful at all. Cast off an Overlord of the Belmerk. Be up against a Reanimator here. I think I'm just gonna go for the high roll and hope they don't have anything for the Slick Shot here. I can hold up the bounce off to maybe protect it. Or at least bounce it back to my hand instead of having it removed, but I think I just need to try and get damage down as fast as I can. It's the Formidable Speaker. So looks like next turn I just lose anyways, huh? My turn. Shock to face. Can hit him for another 5 if I attack here. Probably 8 damage total. It just isn't enough. The next turn they got the Art and the Usurper in the graveyard. Guess if they take the spinner, I can use the Boomerang Basics. I think I'm going to just cast this bounce off, return the Formidable Speaker back to their hand, hit them for 5 damage, and then pass. Still sitting on 3 Calisel swords. Going to go for the Superior Spider-Man for the Arden. The question is just what are they going to take out of the graveyard here? And they get the 5 lifelink, though. I wasn't really considering that they get 5 lifelink by attacking here. Well, the Spell Pierce is far from helpful. Then I can only deal 5 by using my Calisel sword. Graveyard is kind of empty now. They got a Dredger's Insight to fill back up. They have the 2 to pay, so there's no point in using my Spell Pierce. Use it on the second Dredger's Insight. They're just going to gain more life, though. I think I just lose. Oh, no, they're leaving everything in their graveyard. No life gain. And I have literally nothing to do. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, there's no coming back at this point. Like, if I was drawing into spells I could cast instead of having all 3 of the Calisel swords in my hand, I would have had it, but I'm just kind of sitting there twiddling my thumbs, waiting for my opponent to decide what they want to do, and there isn't really much for an out I'd have other than my opponent just not playing the game, so I think I'd rather just concede, go find another one. This hand seems fine. Should be able to get to this Eddie Merc Crab. Got to slide a hand to try and find me some new cards. I think I need the land more than I need a sellsword right now, so take a Riverfire Verge. Okay, Slingshot Show-off's great. Go ahead and plot that. This Plains comes down. I think I just go for a Slingshot Show-off here. Cast a Wild Ride, see if they want to use a removal spell on it. Take 6, then I will pass the turn. Still holding up this Secret Identity to hopefully protect my Slingshot Show-off. Okay, Sucker got life gain going on here. Pass all the way through, go to my turn. I think I'm gonna go for some damage here. Pouring basics back that Alea. Stormcarved Coast. 7. Hit him for 11 damage here. And then I have an Eddie Merc Crab ready for my next turn. And I've still got the Slingshot Show-off available. For another warp, gets him up to 7. After the sneak. I think I just hit him for 1, hold up the Eddie Merc Crab. And then I'll have available on my next turn, I can use the Eddie Merc Crab to harmonize the Wild Ride if I don't get the land. Bring in more for life gain though. Got more sneaks coming. Guess everything will be tapped though at least. We got land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could cast the Wild Ride. It gets me an extra 5 damage anyways. That's what I'll do. Tap down nothing. Cast Wild Ride. Attack for 11. Then I'll try to Callous Sellsword for 5 damage next turn. Only got 4 mana. I just go for it right away. I'll just burn together, try and deal the direct damage. Have a get lost to deal with my crab. I'll see if I can find a removal spell for the flyer. And I whiff all the way through. So we'll go ahead and activate some map tokens. Leave an elusive otter, I guess. This gives me another creature that would be hard to block. I'll just take the block here, though, and I'm not able to get through. Two mana left. Go ahead and play a land and then drop my otter. If I can get 3 damage through. Just gain the life, so 3 damage will go through, but it won't be enough. Got 8 power on board, so I have to take a block with my otter now. Salted Sunborn. It's just a token doubler. It is a flyer with lifelink, though. Will attack all, so I will take the block I have to. That is burst lightning, so I will just steal 4 damage direct and win the game. Let's go. We've been able to squeak through there. Get and win. So let's go ahead and find probably 2 more games here. Get back into it. Definitely happy to keep this hand. The 1 sellsword's good. I like an elusive otter. I like to have a slick shot show up. I'll go turn 1 elusive otter. It's a veteran survivor. I'm gonna see him rip away my otter. I will flop me up with slick shot show off then. Does this just win? If I go slick shot wild ride, that's 6 and then 7, 8. And flinging it, it just isn't quite enough. So I think I will go for tap steam vents, plot the next slick shot show off, and pass. They might be able to just deal enough damage to win. We've got double ethereal armor, they probably get there. I'm going to go for the life gain off the Sheltered by Ghost. It does prevent them from having a blocker though, so I think I've got him now. I just go slick shot show off, slick shot show off. Wild ride. And I'll go for the sleight of hand, see if I find another wild ride. I do not. So I can hold the spell pierce. Oh, I totally did that wrong. I was supposed to play the land first. 8 plus 5. Well, I think I just misplayed, and now I'm not going to get it. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 damage short. Unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, well, I'll concede. I just misplayed. I meant to play the island before I cast the sleight of hand so I could still play the burst lightning, but I lose that because I'm stupid, so I think I'm okay to accept that that's just me being bad at the game. Go ahead and find another one here. Probably be the last game of the day. I'm okay to keep this. Try and get this elusive otter some damage through. Got springleaf drums, probably some kind of like Azorius Momo kind of deal. I'm gonna go for the double opt here. See what I can find. Might be able to find a sorcery spell that'll help out with my flow state, but would appear that has not happened yet. Here comes the Momo. And the Sage of the Skies. I don't know if I have a possible answer for the two Sage of the Skies here. Because I can just go flow state, see what I find. And the only option's a land, so we'll take a land. Go ahead and shock away a Momo. 3 will not be blockable, so I can at least get some damage through, but now they're gaining 4 life a turn. So I've got to try to get these Eddy Merc crabs down, I think. This is kind of my only possible way to get back now. Want a Riddler. And a Pixie, so they'll probably just pick up the Riddler again. I think I'm going to go bounce off. I can deal with the token of the Sage of the Skies. And I'm going to attack into this Pixie, see if they want to block. I do go for the block. It's one Sage of the Skies. Put him up against there. I think I hold on to my Otter and just cast the Burst Lightning. I could use the Cell Sword. Like for mana efficiency, it's pretty good. It'll deal 4 more damage. And they're going to gain 2 of it back with the Sage anyways. I think I just wait a turn, see if I can get down both Eddy Merc crabs. So down to 10. Drop 2, discard 1. I'll cast a Sleight of Hand. There's not really a downside to it. I think keeping either of these is fine. I'll just take a Slickshot Show off and pass. The attack's also probably okay, but I think I'll go no attack, just pass the turn. Try and use this Eddy Merc crab to tap down both creatures. We'll see what they end up getting in hand, though. 4 mana. I'd like to cast an Eddy Merc crab to tap down these. Try and prevent the life gain. Got another Springleaf Drum. 3 mana left. They will get 2 creatures off the Sage, but this isn't going to be enough because I'm going to be able to just win the game here. I'll go Eddy Merc crab, tap down both of these Sage of the Skies, attack, and then Cell Sword and Eddy Merc crab into them. Dealing an extra 5 damage and win the game. Let's go. Huge win there. That's a great one to end it off on. Glad to be able to get the win through the Momo deck. Yeah, thank you for watching, and that's going to be all for today.